Khouri is a distinguished public policy fellow at the American University of Beirut. He joins me now live from Boston. Great to have you here with us on TRT World. What's the point of trying to find another deal with Israel when there's already a deal in place that has been violated by Israel?
Well, Lebanon is trying to explore every opportunity to achieve its national security and sovereignty and safety and peaceful development. But at the same time, it has several other priorities that it has to address. It needs massive international aid, both for reconstructing what Israel has destroyed and for re-equipping the army and being able to pay all the soldiers. And so it has huge needs. So it needs to get the international community more involved. And it needs to find a way to stop the Israelis from constantly occupying or attacking or killing people in Lebanon. This has been going on since the 1960s. It's nothing new with October 7 or Hamas or Gaza. This is a very fascinating approach. The Lebanese government has negotiated several times with Israel, the 1948 armistice agreement, and then previously they've negotiated several prisoner exchanges, ceasefires. So this is nothing new for them, and they had a maritime agreement that was negotiated with Israel a few years ago, and the latest ceasefire, of course. So it's not a big deal for Lebanon to negotiate with Israel. Usually the negotiations are indirect. They're mediated by the U.S. or somebody else. But the point is they're prepared to negotiate, but they only will negotiate if there are any clear guarantees from third parties, and that means essentially the United States, but others might get involved, guarantees that Israel will not keep at will attacking and assassinating people in Lebanon, whether they're Palestinian or Lebanese, whoever they may be, and will not keep destroying facilities all over the country, and will not keep occupying bits of land in the south. So this is pretty fascinating, coming after the incident where Israel attacked Hamas in Qatar, and the United States ended up forcing the Israeli prime minister first to apologize, and then the U.S. said it would guarantee that this will never happen again. So possibly the Lebanese are trying to do something similar to get an international guarantee that the Israelis will stop their attacks. And in return, the Lebanese are trying to move ahead with the plan to demilitarize the south and collect all the arms from Palestinian groups, from Hezbollah, and from others, even some of the Lebanese militia who still have some arms. So the last point I'd make is that this is intriguing to me because it seems that what we're witnessing, first with the Qatar attack, then with the ceasefire agreement where a group of countries formed a follow-up committee, the Arab countries, Turkey, Pakistan, to follow up the truce, the ceasefire agreement. And now the Lebanese are asking for U.S. and other involvement to make sure that Israel doesn't attack Lebanon if they reach a ceasefire, a permanent agreement. This is fascinating because it seems to be increasing the possibility of external powers, Middle Eastern ones, Western ones, big powers, small powers, regional powers, possibly people like Turkey and others, to actually contain the militaristic free-for-all, the zombie Zionist militarism that the Middle East has suffered for years and years, but especially in the last 2 years where the Israelis have been attacking at will Arabs, Iranians, anybody else. So there's many dimensions to this, but the most important thing I would say is it's not such a big deal because the Lebanese have negotiated with the Israelis indirectly, but only when the negotiation was fairly conducted. Both sides had an equal say, and it was monitored and conducted by Western foreign powers, and the whole Arab world has offered Israel peaceful coexistence. And the Arab peace plan of 2002, which was ironically, not ironically, but it was issued in Lebanon at an Arab summit in Lebanon. So these are all important points. But to me, it seems that maybe we're seeing another dimension of how the runaway militarism and killing spree of the Israelis and the savagery of the genocide, which was done with Western direct involvement, is perhaps now reaching a point where the Middle East and the world feel they need to contain it, to rein in this Zionist militarism. But we'll see. This is an important moment, and the Lebanese are doing some pioneering diplomacy.
Fascinating insights. Rami Khouri, thank you very much for joining me here on TRT World.
Thanks for having me.